Hey guys, it's Tallara and welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight. On our last episode, we spoke to Rathian, and he mentioned that he's trying to gather allies to help us defend the World Tree. In particular, we had to come back here to Valdrakken to speak to one of his contacts named Mordeniku. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's right over here. I wanted to mention first, you might notice my armor is super mismatched. That's because I took off all the transmogs that I had. Because since we're going through new leveling content now, I figure we'll be getting a lot of different items, and I do like to see what their actual appearance is, so we're gonna look a little mismatched for a while as we work through this patch and get all of our new gear, and then when we have a complete set, we can apply a nice transmog again if needed. Now, our contact is all the way down here. I guess. Whee! There he is. Well, I appreciate your invitation. I suspect it was not delivered purely for altruistic reasons. You are correct, though I assure you that our outreach was intended as friendly first and foremost. But the aspects would appreciate the aid of the Netherwing in helping to protect the new World Tree. You wish my flight to endanger ourselves for a world not our own. Bold ask, stranger. What will you give in return? That's the real question. Hey, Rathian.
It seems our fates are intertwined.
Thank you for joining me on this, Tarala. While Viranoth claims to be an ally, it is good to have backup, just in case. So, what are you offering the Netherwing? Well, if I may, Rathian. Of course. Rathian has told me of your outland, a harsh place. Your flight would benefit from safer spaces. You are true dragons. This isle is a home for every flight. The Valdrakken Accord accepted me, though I was an enemy. They will accept you. Your flight will flourish here. Rathian smiles. Mordeniku furrows his brow in thought. Viranoth offers much to consider. On Outland, we fight for survival against both the chaotic land and its denizens. The freedom to simply live and grow is tempting. Yet, we have long lived away from bustling cities. Our current roost is rustic, but it is home. What options exist for my people to roost outside of Valdrakken? You know, the mountains of Thaldraszus would make excellent roosts. A proper home for my flight, safety for our eggs, and wings outstretched in welcome. These are what my flight desires.
Speak your mind.
These seem like very reasonable requests. Nothing obscure, nothing secretive. I'm almost disappointed. I can handle one, but I may need your help with the rest.
Every action.
I believe I know just the location for the Netherwing to roost. It has a wonderful view and is quite secluded. I'd like to show our guests some of the sights of Valdrakken before we go. Meet you there?
Learn from the past. Look to the future.
Mordeniku, on behalf of the Valdrakken Accord, I would like to formally extend an offer of membership to you and your flight. On behalf of my flight, I accept the offer. Wonderful. Before we join Tarala, let me show you some of the sights of the city, if you'll follow me. There's so many different groups now. We've got some Primalists, we've got some Netherlings from Outland, we've got the original dragons. It's pretty cool how the Valdrakken Accord is becoming a haven for all dragon kind, not just a specific type. Alright, so while they're doing their tour, we are going to go locate a potential roost. I don't know if you guys noticed, this is the new dragon I got in the 10.2 expansion. He's kind of fairy-like. I like him. Not sure how far he'll be able to get us. We may need to use our own two wings. We had a lot of upward flying to do. Glide as far as we can. Ooh, we'll get a nice updraft right here, actually. Just what we needed.
Those Terrasect have made off with our supplies! Get it back!
The beauty of having your own two wings is that when you run out of energy, you can just do this. Alright. So we're headed up here into the mountains. I guess that's why these wind things are here, to help us get up. I'm out of energy though. That's my dragon. Just need to sit here for a minute and catch our breath. Yeah, looks like we're going right up here in the mountains. Locate the potential roost. Should be good. Look, we have to get right there. No! So close. Go, go, go. Come on, dragon. We're not going to be able to make it until I get at least a little bit of energy back.
Some of the beasties that came through the time rifts here ended up in bad places, like these poor wee kitties. Go on and
Wee
save them.
kitties. There we go. Alright. Probably shouldn't have been as hard as it was. But we made it. Ew! Why are there spiders here? I would not want to live here. Gross. Hi, this is the best place you could find?
Expecting you.
Isn't it pleasant to see our frosty friend getting to know the Netherwings? What are you really up to here, Rathian? Me? Up to something? Do you really think I purposefully invited Viranoth in the hopes that she would display some empathy for the Netherwing? That she would indulge herself in offering her aid and wisdom? Actions that would perhaps draw her closer to the Veldraken Accord? Why, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, Rathian.
Until next time.
There seem to be far more spiders here than the last time I visited, but it seems as if Viranoth has a plan of action.
Azeroth faces many threats.
This cave is adequate. It has a commanding view of the surrounding land and is highly defensible, but the state of it is not acceptable. I will place an enchantment upon you. When you draw near the smaller spiders, it will freeze them, allowing us to relocate them. The sacks and larger spiders will need to be addressed with more finality. See that it is done.
On your way.
Zadorm and I will speed you up to help you. Make sure you run over the spiders, okay? Sounds good. Why are there so many spiders in this cave? No idea. Fair enough. Holy moly, look how fast I am. Whee! I love how we're being merciful to the spiders and just freezing them so that we can rehome them. If it was me, well, I'd probably kill them all with fire. But hey, it's their decision. There's a big one here too we've got to get rid of. Futta. Ugh, she's so big. Gross. Down she goes. Alright, should be one more egg, and then we gotta rehome a few more spiders. Spiders are done, eggs are done, big spiders are gone. We did the best we could.
Show me.
Excellent,
your work.
Evoker. We can clean up the remainder and locate them to another cave.
That is your choice.
The Black
Well done,
Dragon.
Tallara. Now we must ensure the whelps of the Netherwing have the best opportunities to grow and flourish. Let us speak to Mother Elion. I know she would relish the opportunity to care for the young of a new flight. Can you meet us at the Ruby Life Shrine?
Never let your guard down.
I will stay and ensure the whelps are safe until members of their flight arrive. We will meet in Veldraken once you are done. Cool, so we know the Ruby Life Pools is where they care for all the baby dragons. So we're gonna get the Nether Whelps all set up there too. Alright, I'll meet you guys there. We're gonna have to go for a little flight. Luckily it's more downhill this time, so it should be easier on us. So much going on in the world. You just fly through and I'm getting hit with world quests and time rifts and the like. Alright, Ruby of the Life Shrine should be straight ahead here. Yep, I can see it. You went through all of that before you had even hatched? Hard to believe, I know, but your people have a much deeper understanding of what it means to... We do. Strange. It is as though you and I are kin in more ways than one. Do not mistake my words, however. Our shells may have been kin to your own, but we have since developed our own flight and our own culture. I would hear more of your people when we have time. For now, I am here. Rathian says there are new whelps on the way of a new flight. Are you certain this is not a joke? Very well, let us get started. Of course we will take care of the nether whelps. However, we might run low on snacks. The beetles close by are a delicious treat for the little ones. Can you bring me back some juicy beetle bits? Only the best for my darlings.
I long to see the eggs return.
Alright, where am I going to find some juicy beetle bits, though? Delectable Delicacies is the name of the quest. Oh, I can get them just down below. Must be a beetle reserve. Ah, yes. Here they are.
Have a target.
Apparently it's not 1 bit per beetle, because I just killed a bunch and only got 2, so... We're gonna have to kill lots of beetles.
They require a target.
Sorry, guys. The whelplings need food, you know how it is. Just so happens you are the lucky food. One more.
I require a target.
Beautiful. Delectable delicacies have been harvested. Do your whelps require any special accommodations? I'm not certain. Anything we do would be normal to us, but others may call them unique. We shall send one of the Netherwing to speak with you, Elion. They can fill you in on their routines and ensure the little ones receive the best of care. Wonderful. Have you been eating enough, Rathian? You're looking a little thin. She's literally a mother to everyone. Rathian groans.
Have you brought
The whelps just love to gobble up these beetle bits. Thank you, Tallara. The young ones will love these. My goodness, first the obsidian whelps, now this? I cannot believe I'm lucky enough to see this. Yeah, the ruby life pools have really been expanding of late, that's for sure. I must admit, I did not expect to be altering the future of my flight when I arrived, but it feels as though we belong here. Perhaps this is the call they spoke of. Regardless, I'm looking forward to some rest. Rathian mentioned retiring to the Roasted Ram Inn. Can you meet us there? Sure can. Alright, we can get there real quick with a Hearthstone, which I bounded to Valdrakken earlier. Now that I know that there's not a quick path from the Emerald Dream to Veldraken, it makes a lot of sense to have our Hearthstone set this way, because there is a portal back to the Emerald Dream. Alright, here's the roasted ram. I have no reason to doubt what I've been told, but let us discuss this later. For now, we welcome our new friends to the Veldraken Accord. Thank you for your kindness. The Netherwing look forward to settling here on Azeroth. Look at us, just a group of dragons hanging out. We've got ale, we've got tea, but nothing for me. Womp womp. Bjornoff got a beer. These guys got tea and I got nothing, but okay, I won't take it personally. I understand that Khadgar is in the Dragon Isles. Once my flight is settled, I should pay him a visit. Tales of his times in Shatrath reached even my ears in Shadowmoon Valley. What is it like to live in Outland? Unique challenge. Between the torn landscape and the world's more aggressive denizens, life is a constant struggle. There is beauty to be found, but nothing quite like the scenery here. Thanks to you, my flight's safety and future has been secured. Traveling from Outland to Azeroth has been overwhelming, but in the best of ways. The Netherwing look forward to exploring this world, sorry. Alright, guess we got ourselves some new allies.
Approach.
The air around Virnoth is significantly cooler. Although she appears to be calm, it's clear that something has deeply upset her. Is everything alright? Rathian has been telling me about the Storm Drakes, the Thorignir and their creator, Odin. He has virtually enslaved these dragons after declaring our kind unworthy of protecting Azeroth.
Be gone, then.
Yeah.
We are done speaking.
The Thorignir of Stormhelm have the strength and power to greatly aid us in defending Amir Jasil, but they have yet to come to the Dragon Isles. I suspect this Odin has interfered with their journey. We will go and speak with their matriarch. Rathian tells me her brood is amenable to your kind and to assisting others. We will investigate.
We have much to do.
Awesome, so they're giving us a portal. We get to go to Stormhelm. So this is, if I believe correctly, an area that we met in Legion. So as we know, the Titans are the ones that bestowed the dragons their powers, but unfortunately, over time, some of the Titans have become twisted and corrupted, and this Odin, one of the Titans, no longer thinks dragons are worthy of protecting Azeroth, and he has basically enslaved some of these dragons. You kind of forget how many different groups of dragons there are. I like that we're going around now and sort of communicating with them all. This is Thirmjaris.
The Drekazar must...
We have heard the call, but we cannot answer. Why haven't you gone to the Dragon Isles? My brood and I are honor-bound to attend Odin, our patron and creator. We have heard the call of the Isles, but Odin has forbidden us to go. The problems of dragons are nothing to him, and as we serve him, we must honor our pledge and follow his judgment. Less honorable storm drakes have broken ties and left. My brood and I have remained here. Truth be told, I would go if it were allowed, but I am bound to remain here.
The storm will prevail.
How dare he? How dare an interloper such as that creature believe he is allowed to compel blind obedience from a dragon? How dare he keep these dragons from their birthright? I will not stand for this. Rathian, Tallara, we're gonna pay this Odin a visit. It will be enlightening for everyone. Alright, if you're certain.
Power is no substitute for ideals.
How dare he deny any dragons the right to go anywhere?
Stay true.
First he opposes dragonkind, then he enslaves them, denying them their birthrights. We shall visit these so-called Halls of Valor, defeat any who oppose us, and liberate the Storm Drakes from that which binds them. Come along.
We have much to do. Do not be afraid.
Come, Tallara, we go to these so-called Halls of Valor. Ready to go.
Be gone then.
This is cool, so I think we're actually gonna head into a dungeon, yeah. This is cool. So I always thought this dungeon was very cool because it's obviously rooted in Norse mythology. We've got Heimdall, we've got Odin, we'll have Thor. It's all very, very cool.
The Halls of Valor host some of Odin's most trusted allies.
Allies? Enforcers and slaves more likely.
Ooh.
Come, whelps. We shall confront this guardian Heimdall.
I expect this will be interesting.
Are you staying in Visage form, Rathian? While she goes full dragon? So this is normally a dungeon, but A, we've got help here with Rathian, and B, we are way over leveled for Legion content, so we should be able to get through it solo here.
get something first. I do not have a target.
It has been literally years since I did this content, so this is really cool. I don't know if any of you guys played the expansion World of Warcraft Legion. It's arguably one of the best expansions ever. It was so good. The story was awesome. The areas were awesome.
I require a target.
I believe it came out in, and you guys can fact check me on this, 2018? So it has been quite a while. Here's Heimdall. It's so cool to actually like see and fight the Titans, you know? The original protectors of Azeroth.
Thorinir, you need not heed this construct's call. Odin believed dragons unworthy protectors unless they were bound by his command. You are worthy in your own right.
You tell him, Virnoth. Alright, he's letting us pass. This is very cool. I did not expect to be going back and doing a Legion dungeon today, that's for sure. This was not on my bingo card, but I love it. Didn't realize I was standing in lightning there. That was a dumb move. We're alright.
I need to target something first.
Good job, Rathian. Let's keep moving. And through these great halls.
I do not have a target.
There we go. Here's Ayer. That's who Virnoth was yelling at.
Dragon, prepare to face my wrath.
Stay your hand, Albion. This is a matter between my kind and your master.
Honor compels him to stop you, dragon.
Then you have more honor than Odin. The same honor that the Thorinir hold. They remain here, though they are called to a greater cause. Protecting Azeroth. Stand aside, Thorinir. This matter does not involve you.
She's just gonna keep summoning waves, and if we defeat enough, she'll let us through? Or show our prowess, I guess? There we go.
Maidens, stand down.
Yep, that's exactly what she did.
May your battle prove worthy, dragon.
Thank you.
And yours as well, should you ever choose that path. Your arrogant keeper has not treated his servants with respect or truth.
Oh, snap. You tell her, Virnoth. Alright. She's back in visage form and has joined us. Now the trio enter the ephemeral way. Wow. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. We've literally got a light bridge.
When I told you of Odin, I didn't expect such an explosive response.
A likely story, whelp. You knew I would not abide such hypocrisy.
Well,
Own it, and just be glad I have not eaten everyone here. I am being diplomatic.
Okay. Oh, I see Odin up ahead on his throne. This is literally so cool. Alright. You ready, Virnoff? These dragons will be freed, she says. Yeah, if we got anything to say about it. There's all these kings here. Tor, Bjorn, Ranulf, Aldor, and there's Odin. With his beard of lava. Hi!
Ah, Odin! We'd like to have a word with you. Several, actually.
King Ranulf shifts awkwardly and looks at the others.
I never thought I would meet anyone who could match the Valajar's strength.
Save your words, Keeper. Are you really too cowardly to face us yourself?
Impudent whelp! You dare insult the ruler of the Valajar? Face me, then!
Holy moly, he's so big. Alright, time to fight a titan. Again, didn't have this on the bingo card.
You come to this world and demand its children bow to you. You dare, you claim dragons were not fit to protect Azeroth. Yet you bound them as your servants. You call them born of gods and claim ownership of their greatness. The Thorin here were and are great without you. Their honor keeps them bound here, but you have never earned it.
Man, Virnoff is just tearing into this guy. Speaking of, holy moly, Odin has so much health. I mean, we're fighting a literal titan, one of the original protectors of the planet. So it makes sense, but at the same time, we're gonna be here a while. Okay, we didn't need to take him down completely. Uh-oh.
I agree.
Whoa! She is
Dragons
powerful.
of the storm. You are true dragons, not constructs beholden to an unworthy keeper. You are free to choose your own path.
If you wish it, there is a home for you on the Dragon Isles. Join your kin and claim your birthright.
I'm obsessed with the fact that Virnoff has become like a champion of the Dragon Isles now. Just a champion of the dragon people, period. I love this transformation for her. And now we've gained some valuable allies. Looks like we're heading back to the Dragon Isles. In particular, we're back in the Emerald Dream.
Are you worth my
The Thorin
time?
are free of that wretched Keeper's influence for now, and hopefully for good. We got a new mount, the Grotto Netherwing Drake, and a bunch of other stuff too.
That is your choice.
Alright, love that for us. There's our new mount. All of this is going to give us reputation in the Dragon Isles. Alright, awesome.
Our flight stands
Tyrande has gone to investigate the Druids of the Flame, learn more about their purpose in the Emerald Dream, and identify their leaders. How could Night Elves and Dream Denizens turn to the Flame? I'm confident that you and Tyrande can find the answer.
Rest well.
Also just got a quest. We got Mysterious Seeds, and they might be of interest to Sylvia Whisperbloom. We'll go check her
Tell
out.
me of your dreams.
Ferox's forces have already set their plans in motion. We're one step behind, and we need to catch up quickly if we are to properly protect Amirdrasil. While you're on your way here, we received word of suspicious-looking figures entering one of the nearby barrow dens. Tyrande already went to investigate. Seek her out and lend her your aid.
Is it time to go already?
Got it. Alright guys, so we've recruited some valuable dragon allies. We've got some new dragons back in the Isles, and specifically in the Valdrakken Accord. You can see down here, actually. These are the brand new dragons. This is the Thorin, and these are the Netherwings. Both very cool looking dragons in their own right. And they have joined our group. So guys, I'm going to call it a day here. When we pick up next time, we're going to continue through the 10.2 campaign. I'm really enjoying it so far. I hope you guys are too. And thanks again for watching.